Welcome to Mac Media. I'm your host again, Mwebaza Simwe Lucy. Today I'm excited. We are still featuring our dear guest, Denis, a guy who checked himself into a rehab. Amazing indeed. So we heard about his story in the last episode, and right now today, he's going to share with us more about his work. Welcome, Denis. Please do introduce yourself again.
Thank you. My name is Denis Arinaitwe.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so Denis is an artist who does so much work, and today we would like to delve so much more into the kind of work that he does. Denis, tell us more about your work. What's the company name and what does it do?
Yeah, the company is called Posh Angle. It's all about creatives.
Okay.
Posh Angle, mainly is furniture. We like to do furniture. I have a partner called Layla.
Yes.
Layla, it's a she, but she's so handy, so we work together. Posh Angle, we design bars, restaurants.
Like furniture for bars and restaurants?
Restaurants. This is quick stuff, pallet furniture.
Okay.
I'm not a carpenter.
Okay.
I've gained carpentry skills over the years.
From the artist?
From the art, because I mainly was doing engraving on wood. But engraving, I used to use carpenters to do the furniture that I want. So I picked a few things. So when I came to pallets, I met a few friends who know pallets. I am the kind of guy who, when I look at something, I can easily learn.
Okay.
So, and I was interested. So the pallets, that's how it comes in. I learned from a friend, and I kept putting things together according to what I had seen people do while they were making furniture for me that I was going to engrave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen amazing work that you have done, the pallet chairs that are really very different and very interesting. What are the advantages of having, for example, pallet furniture in my house? What would be the advantages?
It's light.
Okay.
It's light furniture. It's something I can build in a day.
Okay.
Not something like where you go to a carpenter and you make an order and you're walking around a carpenter for months or a year. So when you order for a pallet seat, a two-seater per seat, something I do in minutes, in about 30 minutes, so now I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah. So that's the advantage, that the client gets the product on spot.
Does it last long enough?
Yeah,
or does it also?
Into that. Yeah,
okay.
It's also durable because pallets are made from pines. Pine well treated well, they can last well even outdoor, you know, if you paint it well, treat it well. Pines are strong timber. Pallets carry cargo from all over the world. So it's a strong timber. It's how you play around it to make furniture out of it or something nice. And then even the strength matters as well, especially with seats, backrests. Can have people fall off the seat because if the backrest is not in the proper position. Yeah, cushioning, that's where my partner comes in. I'm not, so, but I build pergolas, I build furniture, all sorts of furniture, beds, kitchen stuff, kitchen cabinets out of pallets and stuff. Even if not pallets, I can supervise a carpenter. I work with carpenters. Even a company has carpenters.
Okay.
So the kitchen cabinets,
the closets. Okay, amazing.
Then I weave.
Okay.
I weave hammocks.
And what are the advantages? Because I think it's something we are not so familiar with here in Africa or in Uganda. So tell us about them.
Hammocks are, you can find them on beaches.
Yes.
And in some homes.
Yes.
It's it can be a cloth. It's like a long swing.
Yes.
Which you can sleep in.
Okay.
It's not like
Must it be in a tree?
It's portable. You can put it wherever. A tree is advantageous because you can tie a rope here and another rope, and then you have another branch, and then you can swing in it. It helps you relax, stretch your back. Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
It's good for campers.
Let's talk about the recycling because we are in a time when recycling is very important. So tell us about that.
Recycling, yeah. We normally say waste is waste when wasted. Okay. So back in the days, in the years, I happened to be into environmental protection. I started an organization called Ozone Uganda with a couple of friends in Entebbe dealing with garbage. Now, waste, we managed waste from homes and deposited it in the skids in the various parts of Entebbe where they were not allowed to be. So over the years, I would collect things At one point, I picked something that they used to chop on fish. And I managed to sell it about 200,000. I went and framed it and did stuff like that. But this guy it was worn out. It was a piece of wood worn out. And he had thrown it away. He didn't want it. So I was buying fish and I asked for it to take it. So I went and framed it and did something out of it.
Okay.
And somebody came and liked it and I sold it to him. So, and I move around artists a lot. People creating things. So that's how I learn. But mainly my concern was bottles.
Okay.
Because bottles, not the sodas, the beer bottles, they go back. There were bottles around. I would try to cut them using the normal cutter of the glass and failed. Much later, some people spotted me and got me into an organization called Africa Arts Collective. All they do is glassworks. So I had reached where I wanted. So I got into the whatever. So pallets are also recycling.
Yes.
Because this is...
So you use the old pallets, the ones that transport things to make this?
Yes.
Oh.
I recycle pallets.
Oh, really?
It's actually upcycle. Recycling is reuse.
Upcycle.
Yeah.
You make it worth more.
Yes, and recycle is reuse. Like a bottle, put a flour and water, that's reuse. Or you use it as a water bottle.
So when you make a glass,
when
you've
you cut
upcycled
it and then you make a glass, you make a candle stand, you make, you're upcycling it. Yeah, these normally pallets, since they carry cargo, people buy them and use them to hold fridges above the ground.
Yes.
Yeah? That's recycle still.
Yes.
They're recycling. Reusing it the way it is.
Yes.
But if I cut it into pieces and do something else out of it, I'm upcycling it.
And you're putting, what's that black stuff you do with it? Putting some fire? What is it called?
Garnishing.
Garnishing it?
Garnishing.
So you actually make it even more beautiful.
Yeah, you could put more value to it. You can put color, you can engrave on it, put some art on it. You can put, there's plenty. The sky's the limit with recycling. Then there are some things called carpets I make. You've seen the carpets?
Yes.
Yeah, the carpets are from, what are these? Sacks. The sacks that carry posho and what. So you use the sack and offcuts from tailors.
Yes.
Those things.
Pieces of cloth.
Yeah, pieces of cloth. So put them together and create carpets. And, yeah.
And the tire mirrors.
Yeah, tire mirrors, concepts. That's another way I keep away from the drugs.
Yes.
There's plenty of time, but how we use it.
Yes.
And when you don't follow probably what your parents wanted you to follow, you didn't graduate, you didn't get that white collar job. So when you get frustrated and depressed, you'll end up smoking. And then, but when you get involved into practical things that interest you, you keep yourself busy, and that's how I put a lot of attention to art and all these upcycling and recycling things.
And then are you willing to train if somebody would like to train, maybe a group of young people, one person?
I would want really so much to train. I've had an opportunity in a school close by called Tasaga. They have a vocational. I teach them once in a while in a blue. They're not serious about it, but the director really likes my concept and what I want to train. I have people here, students, guys from the village, youngsters. Some are addicts who want to know how to cut glass and they want the tool. I have the tool. I can even make the tool. So you bring the bottles, come here, cut, I show you what to do. Some are earning from it. There's a boy in Namulonge. Yeah, so.
Then also, sorry, this is a bit different, but you've also mentioned that you've helped some people to get off drugs. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Well,
about how many now? And what, if I wanted to help somebody, what would it take?
Yeah, it's because of my story. People who have known me and they know that this guy went to rehab and it helped him. So they give you a call and they're like, how are you feeling now? Did you manage to get off? And I'm off. And So, but your friend, which friend? And you tell him, this guy is, oh, okay. The first time, what I would do is engage them. I go talk to them and show them the good side. I show them what I'm going through, because drugs impair your judgment. There are certain decisions you make, and when you're sober, you can't make that decision.
When you look back, you're like, what was that?
Even when you're still high, you can move 1-2 steps, and you're like, what did I just do?
Oh my God.
So when you sit with these guys and compare notes,
yes,
they listen. They listen. Most drug addicts are tired. Yeah.
Okay.
I know a great number of addicts who want out, but it's hard for them because the help comes with help.
Okay, if somebody wanted to reach out to you, how can they find you? Where would they find you? Either for work or for mentoring or for training?
Yeah, for training, I know I teach in Chiwenda and Namugongo.
Okay.
Namugongo.
Can you share a telephone they can reach you?
Yeah, you can share a telephone. I use MTN 0786 167 458. That's my direct line.
0786
167 458.
458.
So my social media platforms, a WhatsApp line. Arinaitwe Denis is my FB. Arinaitwe Denis is a Twitter handle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your story, for inspiring us and inspiring young people out there. We pray that this will help many people to be able also to keep clean and to get off drugs. Thank you again, and God bless you.
Amen.
We wish you the very best.
Thank you too.
Thank you, our viewers. Please do subscribe, follow us, and click on the bell icon so you can get the notifications of new stories. Thank you. We had a wonderful chat with Denis. See you once again soon. Bye.